Rich Eisen Show, back with Steve Treviño, talking about his new special, Simple Man, on Netflix, and talking about the family and everything that's going on, man. Very funny once again. You talking about your wife, Captain Evil, talking about me being a girl dad, you're a girl dad or whatever, and it's life. My daughters are 25 and 22 years old.
Oh, so they're already grown.
They're already, but they're still taking money.
Oh, no, it doesn't stop. But watching my wife, like the other day, I felt so bad because I go, hey, pretty girl, and my wife turned around like I was talking to her. And it was so awkward because I was like, yeah, not you. Like I'm talking to my daughter.
How do you combat? Because you still got to give her a compliment and whatnot, but at the same time, it's like you're not giving her that compliment, but she still wants to hear. How long have you been married? We're
going on 17 years 17
together. Years. Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's awesome.
But I was that guy. We've only been married 10 of those 17 years.
Okay.
We lived in sin for 7 years. Because she'd be like, well, are you going to marry me? I'm like, you live here. Do you see any other women around? Right. It's you. We are married.
Captain Evil, you call her.
Yes, Captain Evil, because she's evil, but she's also bougie.
Okay.
So you gotta put it together. Uh-huh. She has superpowers.
Right.
Anytime I'm having fun, she senses it. And then she'll come and ruin it. I always tell guys, like, if you find yourself comfortable in your living room, prepare yourself.
Yeah, because it's coming,
It's
right?
coming.
It's coming.
And then she speaks wife. Like, my wife never tells you, like, she'll go, are you thinking about going to the store? Mm-hmm. For those men who are not married, that is wife for you're going to the store.
Absolutely.
Like, just tell me to go to the store.
Right.
I took a TV out. I have a I call it Treviño Cantina, mm-hmm. and I needed another TV because, football season and baseball playoffs was on. Took a TV from our bedroom, and I drank a little. Okay, I'm about to go to bed, and my wife goes, "Is the TV gonna stay outside?" Oh. I go, "Tell me to go get it."
Right.
Tell me to go get it.
Right.
She goes, well, is it going to stay there? Say, go get it. Just say, go. We're going to have to buy. It's going to get ruined. Say, go get it.
No, you're supposed to read her mind, Steve. That's
what I mean. They speak wife. And I'm like, for example, my parents will come over and my wife's like, oh, I'm happy your parents are here. I'm like, well, maybe you should tell your face.
Wow.
Maybe you should tell your face.
She's got that resting, type of face.
Well, even her face speaks wife.
Oh, wow.
She's saying one thing, but her face is like, that's not happening.
So let me ask you this question, man. Like, 22 years of marriage for me also. But mine's...
One woman?
No, 3 combined.
Let's clarify. I was about to congratulate him, and I'm like, wait a minute.
That's in total. Let's not go too far. You know what I mean? Don't clap for that.
At this point, maybe it's you.
Yeah, it probably is me. I would say the first 2 was me, and the third one was kind of like a toss-up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like J-Lo.
Yeah.
Like, J-Lo, honey, I think it's you.
I try. A for effort,
yeah.
Even if the A stands for alimony in the end. That's all I'm saying. At the end, this one, the last one didn't cost me anything like that. But how does this go over with your wife when you speak about your comedy and speak about her? Obviously, you're getting a check, so that helps.
That helps. Yeah, it buys Louis Vuittons, right? No, I mean, honestly, I'm very lucky. I have an amazing wife. Our life is based on our sense of humor. We love to laugh. We did this together. And I think if you watch my special, you do see that I do love my wife. Mm-hmm. And I do admire her, and I'm not going anywhere. And I think that that's what's special about my comedy is that, I'm going to blow your mind here. I honestly thought that men were going to be my fans. I thought men are going to go, this guy, he talks about his wife, and we have to go see him. Mm-hmm. 70% of my audience on my social media is female.
Wow.
It's women that go, see, he deals with it. See, he's living with it, and he loves her. So, I think ultimately when people watch my stuff, they go, oh, my God, this is really funny. He talks about his wife. But I'm also imitating her. Mm-hmm. And as you know, imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Absolutely.
So I think women admire that, and they go, oh, here's a guy that loves his wife and imitates her and makes fun of her, and they see themselves in it, right? Because I put up a mirror, and I in my comedy, I try to have heart. I talk about raising my kid in Simple Man. I don't know, you have kids, and you guys have kids, and I talk about the things that are truly conversations with me and my wife. Mm-hmm. How are we going to raise this rich kid? I'm rich now. And my kid's at my house. I'm bored. I'm like, really, dude? You're bored? Yeah. You have a pool table, you have a ping pong table, you have a batting cage, you have go-kart. I'm like,
wow.
I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Can I be your kid?
Like, yeah, right? We threw rocks at each other.
No,
right?
yeah,
Like, that was, you know, so you know, the struggles of raising these kids in the new world. And, you know, I coach Little League, and my God, these parents, I thought the dads were going to be the problem. It's the moms.
It's the moms?
Oh, my God. There's always
What do they say to you?
Well, they manipulate.
Okay.
Right? Because we do travel baseball, which is basically rich people Little League. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know, your kid's not elite. You're check cleared. That's what happened, right? But there's always this one mom that wants the 8 best kids on that field and her son.
And her son.
You know what I mean? And then I left Little League because there's these parents that they look at these kids and they think that their kid's going to be the next New York Yankee. And I'm like, are you not seeing what I'm seeing?
Is there an approach? Is there hostility? Is it like
I'm
baking you cookies?
Or they'll come up to me, why can't my son play first base? Have you seen your son? We're throwing real baseballs and he's going to get hit in the face and die. So because I have to play him, I put him in right field so he can play with the flowers. Like, I don't think Bryson is going to play baseball.
Probably not.
I mean, there's going to be balls in his life. There's just not going to be baseballs. Am I allowed to say that?
You did. It's good.
Okay.
It's all good.
We gotta bleep that?
We'll clear. That's all right. No bleeping. I love it. Once again, it's very relatable, man. Your wife, you make it a butt of a lot of your jokes. I just started comedy about 9 months ago.
Come on, for me.
You heard him right here.
Yes, I love
You
it.
heard him right here. I will
Yes.
definitely do it. I'll take you up on that, man. I had a girlfriend when I first started, and she used to always try and help me write things. Does your wife actually help you write some of your jokes?
She helps me write jokes by living life. You know what I mean? Like, she does things, and I'm like, ooh, okay, all right, that's coming. You know, we will be full argument, and then both of us will start laughing.
Wow.
You know, I don't know if you know the special Simple Man, the Cabana story. I tell that story on stage exactly like it happened.
Wow.
Because that was a real argument that we were having, and then we just both busted out laughing because we're like, oh my God, that's a bit.
I started laughing when you started talking about the containers. My mom is a big container person.
It's my life.
Like, I mean, like, you buy containers to put. I'm not gonna give it away, but it's to buy something at the grocery store, to pour it in the container, and you don't know what's in the container because it doesn't look the same.
We don't need nutritional facts. We don't need to know when this thing's gonna. My wife will go buy a container, and she labeled it container to put containers inside of the container. And this is supposed to be normal. And not only that, in the back of my property, we have a giant container that holds containers. You know what I mean? Like, my whole life is containers.
You got the entire container store right over in your own place.
The whole container store is in my, and she loves it. Oh my God, container store.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.